Hey everyone, my name is Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and today we're talking Kanye West files new logo trademark for clothing. So this is a little bit of an ongoing thing, and it seems to be part of maybe a next chapter for Ye. If I'm looking ahead, I'm getting the impression that he is looking to be independent at this point. You may remember back in 2013 when he was talking about the woes in the fashion industry to Sway, and Sway's like, you just do your own thing. Why do you need the cosign from these companies? Why do you need the help from these companies? And Ye's like, how Sway? How Sway? Like, you don't got the answers. Like, he's talking about the infrastructure, just the hurdles that you have to jump to start to manufacture shoes, start to manufacture clothes. There's so much behind the scenes that goes into it that Ye felt at that time in 2013 that it just wasn't possible for him to do on his own without the help of an Adidas or like a Gap or like those things, like having their resources brought to the table. But at this point, Ye is a billionaire. You know, at that point in 2013, he might have been closer to being $50 million in debt than he was to being a billionaire. As in 2016, he told us he's $53 million in debt, you know? So being a billionaire at this point, and I don't think that's the number in his bank account, right? It's his value, it's his worth from all of the companies and products and everything that's going on. I don't think he has maybe like $1 billion that's liquid that he can freely spend on things. But we saw him post to Instagram what he was legally allowed to make that didn't interfere with his contract with Adidas getting into footwear, right? Can I make shoes that don't interfere with the Yeezys I'm making with Adidas? Now that he has the resources that he has, now that he's kind of partnered with Adidas, partnered with Gap, and maybe learned some things about the processes and the behind the scenes aspects of everything, and had essentially a decade of being in the fashion industry in a way that he wasn't in 2013, that maybe he might be prepared to start going about things in a much more independent way, which is why he's looking to get these trademarks made, to get this logo that's made. So why else have a new logo for like his clothing, right? It just strikes me as if he's going to continue to do partnerships, but if he's looking to start doing his own thing, he might be looking to get more into the branding of Yeezy and whatever items are going to come with that. So Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, which is a sentence that's becoming as rampant in these articles as the stronger singer, the stronger rapper, formerly known, is just, it's in every article, but has filed a U.S. federal trademark application for a new logo under his Mascot Holdings Inc. company, according to attorney Josh Gerben, which I've never heard Mascot Holdings. I don't know if it's a play on like the College Dropout and him being in like a mascot's outfit for that, like in the bear. If it's that, or if like mascot is coming from something else, like I don't quite understand the origin of that. If you know, and you're just like, Chris, you silly fool, it's this, please tell me, because I would like to know, and I did not look it up before making this video. But the claims state that Ye has filed a trademark application for a rough-edged circle logo, similar to the one that he filed a trademark for in July. Don't worry, we have that in the next tab, but in a dark blue tone. Additionally, the claims state that the logo will represent clothing, underwear, jackets, pajamas, and footwear, as well as retail store services featuring clothing, footwear, and accessories. See, I went on that whole like spiel at the beginning of the video, and I hadn't even read that sentence that it's going to be for retail store services featuring clothing. Like, is that retail stores for Gap? Right? Or is this retail store for his own Yeezy stuff? Is he going to open the first Yeezy store, which is something I think he was teasing back with West Day Ever in 2020. That was 2020? Was that 2020? Oh my. Whew, that was 2020. Jeez, where does time go? But yeah, here we are. There's been rumors that we're getting closer to the Yeezy store, so this makes sense. Interestingly, the hue is reminiscent of the color used on Ye's Jesus is King album artwork. The color blue are claimed as a feature of the mark, the filings reportedly states. So this is the Josh Gerben guy, and here you can see it. It's not very distinct, I think, in the way that a lot of logos R, it's just like a circle with some fluting or like edging around it, which that's distinct, but it kind of reminds me of just like a destructo disc or something. I don't know. Ye submitted a slew, like a buzzsaw, a slew of trademark applications this year in June, but it is minimalist in the way that Ye likes things to be this year, or at this point in his life. In June, the multi-hyphenate made 17 filings indicating his intent to create Yeezus branded amusement parks, blockchain-backed currencies, and non-fungible tokens. Tokes? Am I wrong here? Is it supposed to be tokens and like it's a typo, or am I behind the curve on all things NFT and it's been tokes this entire time and I'm just now finding it out? I really hope it's a typo and not tokes, because non-fungible tokes just makes it so much more stupid than it already is. But physical and online retail stores, toys, games, sporting equipment, campaign buttons, clothing, bags, household items, and cosmetics, which I do remember Ye saying something that he would never do an NFT, but maybe somebody's just been in his ear and been like, bro, NFTs. Yay, bro, you have to do NFTs. Yay, bro, do you know how much you'll make off NFTs? And just been saying that over and over again. During an interview at the Cannes premiere for his 2012 short film Cruel Summer, where's this going? Ye revealed that he is interested in one day creating his own amusement park. Okay. Which is something that's in line when I did the interview with Seven Aurelius, the producer for Murder Inc., back in the day, who worked on Brothers, right? The song Brothers that was supposed to come out. That was his like initial concept, his song, his music. And Ye ended up writing to Brothers and having it be part of the Irv Gotti show, but also using the piano for Violent Crimes. And that caused like a whole kerfluffle, and actually might have been the reason why Brothers never got released. But I did a whole complex, like, what do you call it when you interview a bunch of people and you have them all kind of lined up and speaking? Oh my, I'm blanking on what it is, but it's like a 5,000, 8,000 word article talking to all these people about the history of the song Brothers and what happened to it. So if you just want to Google Brothers, Forbes, Kanye 7, that article should come up. But in it, they talk about Ye working on amusement parks. Like, that was something that he was working on even then back. And that was what, like 2017, I think it was, like November, December of 2017. I also helped Seven with his biography. And it kind of came up there too, where just Ye was really into like amusement parks and wanting to do like a alien themed amusement park, which shouldn't surprise anybody. If you're surprised by Ye wanting to do an alien themed amusement park, welcome to being a Kanye fan. You must be new here. But if you've been around for a while, Ye's interest in aliens, I think, dates back as early as Spaceship, and makes a lot of sense why that song exists. But really, I think it was the 2015 interview where he talked about like he'd laser people with alien eyes, and then that Halloween he dressed up in an alien costume and just like alien, like magical flying saucer has been a much more like vocal part of his identity over the years. But what I want to do post Grammys is I want to work on cities, I want to work on amusement parks, I want to change entertainment experiences, he told GQ. It's something like if McQueen or Tarsem saying was to meet the entertainment value of a Cirque du Soleil or a Walt Disney. So, okay, we have that. Now, if you're curious about the previous design, this is what was previously done. So Kanye West has a new logo. He filed a trademark application for 2 concentric circle logo, with the outer circle represented by a fluted circular line. So here it's like a normal circle with this other circle. Here it's just the other circle. So they made it even more minimal than what it was. The filings indicate the logo will be used for a brand of clothing and retail stores. So yeah, that also goes into the idea that Ye's opening up his own store, retail stores, retail services, and online ordering services and online retail. Global computer network. Ooh, all of the aforesaid featuring clothing and accessories, therefore footwear and headwear. So it definitely seems like Ye's gearing up for something. So what is this? Notable goods and services include toys, So, okay, Josh again. So, Josh is just the plug for Ye filings. West has filed 17 new trademark applications. This was June 1st. So, June 1st was the 17, July 26th was the new logo, and then August 23rd was the new logo. So Yeezus name, around his Yeezus name. The filing indicates an intent to launch Yeezus branded amusement parks NFTs, which is just so funny to me. Okay, Yeezus, amusement parks, blockchain, toys, games, cosmetics. I mean, and that's not far off. If you remember back in the day, this is way back. We're talking like 2000. What was it? Like, was it 2012, 13, 14? It could have been 15. Maybe it was. But way back in the day when Ye was more so under the Donda Creative company name before like the Yeezy company name existed, he had put out like a web chart of all the things that Donda was going to work on. And it was everything ranging from like toothpaste and toothbrush to amusement parks to like microwaves and world-changing stuff. It was this ambitious plan for having an impact in all of these different industries, from something as small as a toothbrush to something as large as city infrastructure. And a lot of people were laughing at the time, but they were also laughing when Ye was comparing himself to Walt Disney and Hughes and Ford and all of those names, and now he's a billionaire multiple times over, and all of this stuff is looking much more feasible. And it seems like he's kind of been in this period the last few years, I would say ever since like 2018, of just like gearing up to do something on the scale of a city, like something on the scale of having space and land and like attempting something huge. We even heard it in the Genius documentary that he was down, I forget, it wasn't Mexico, was it? But it was somewhere like south of America. And he was meeting with investors about purchasing land. There's been a few times Ye has gone to a few different Caribbean countries looking to buy land, looking to try and build something or take part in building a new city. Will that ever come to fruition? I hope so. I would love to see that. But I hope that that's kind of what we're gearing up to, that Ye, like into the late 40s, into the 50s, is going to like turn towards that, and still, you know, probably be making some music. But I feel like this is something that he wants to attempt. He wants to do something at that large of a scale. And then we can't read this article. So what was that even going to be? Anyway, but it seems like he has a new logo. We'll see if this changes again, but we'll keep a lookout on Trademark Watch, as it seems that the retail store might be happening sooner rather than later. But that's it for now. Until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.